First, the motherboard. It's a wide, flat circuit board, and every other component connects to it. Its main job is to make all the parts communicate with one another. While it's relatively cheap compared to other parts, it's arguably the most important, and you can even think of it as the heart of the computer. Next, the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. This is the brain. Even though it doesn't store much data, it's excellent at working with the data it has, whether that's solving math problems, sorting huge lists, or running programs. Almost everything your computer does passes through the CPU at some point. Then we have the hard drive. This is where all your data lives: files, apps, photos, videos. If your computer says you're running out of space, it means your hard drive is almost full. Hard drives are great for storing a lot, but since they use spinning disks, they're slow to fetch data. That's why the CPU often relies on faster memory, RAM. RAM, or random access memory, works a lot like the computer's short-term memory. It doesn't hold much, but it's very quick. When you see a loading screen in a game, that's the CPU moving data from the hard drive into RAM so it can access it faster while you play. But remember, RAM is temporary. Once you shut off the computer, everything stored there is wiped. Next is the SSD, or solid-state drive. It does the same job as the hard drive, storing your data, but it's faster, more durable, and doesn't rely on spinning disks. Some computers use both SSDs and hard drives together, while others rely on SSDs alone. The trade-off? They're usually more expensive. Now, the graphics card, also called the GPU. It's like a dedicated mini-computer focused only on visuals. It takes complex calculations and turns them into the images and 3D worlds you see on your screen, pixel by pixel. Some CPUs have integrated graphics built in, but a standalone graphics card is almost always more powerful. Of course, none of these parts can work without electricity. That's the job of the power supply unit, or PSU. It takes power from the outlet and delivers it to each component at the right level. All these parts need somewhere to live, and that's the case. Cases come in different sizes: mini tower, mid tower, and full tower. Which one you choose depends on how big your other components are, since everything has to fit neatly inside. Now, computers also get hot. Components like the CPU and GPU generate a lot of heat, so you need a cooling system. This can be as simple as air cooling with fans, or more advanced liquid cooling. Either way, it keeps your computer from frying itself. Finally, the wireless card. If your computer connects to Wi-Fi instead of using an Ethernet cable, this little card is the reason. It's what lets your PC get online without any wires.